welcome to a very special episode of Red Witch Gaming. I'm Kate, and here is my friend Corey.
Part-time rogue.
Yes.
So, I happened to stumble across this while browsing Steam.
We were looking for Halloween games, and this particular game had a tag in psychological horror.
As you can see here, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed.
So here we go.
Well,
Happy Halloween, everyone.
You may wish to turn away if you are
Turn away?
We're going in blind here, so we don't know what to expect.
I'm already in love with half of these girls. I love them.
The video and comments on the Steam page for this were interesting.
They suggested we go in blind, and that's what we are doing here. So, click that next button, my guy.
more like, if you have no waifu, there will be no existential crisis in your waifu.
That was one of the comments, yes.
Too bad you have two waifus.
I love them. I love two of them.
Alright. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game for content warnings. Please. Okay, you might want to leave.
Okay. Well, let's see how far into this game we can fucking get.
Jesus.
I agree.
Okay, by playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content.
Oh my god, what is this?
So many warnings. Sure, I agree.
Oh my god. See, that girl on the left doesn't have pink hair. She had, like, blonde hair or something.
It looked pinkish red. This game, again, not suitable for those
Yes, we understand. I'm ready to be disturbed. I love them. Look at how adorable they are. I love the two in the back. Those are my waifus.
Look, it's so, like, happy and cheery and... God.
Click new game. Come on.
Okay.
Start this bitch up.
Enter your name.
Oh, now let me enter a name. Why can't I enter a name?
Red Witch Gaming.
No, we need a name.
Wait. What did I keep trying to call your bird for D&D that you were like, no?
It was like Jeremy or something.
It was an
you
R.
Kept giving him a
it was an
name.
R name. It was
Reggie?
an R name. Nope.
Let me please,
Nope.
please.
No, it has to be the ridiculous R name.
I don't know. I don't fucking remember it. So let me do a name, dude.
No.
You're not creative and you're taking too long.
I had it.
Yeah, you had it.
Rupert!
Rupert? I don't know.
Our name is Rupert.
Her name is Reppert.
I don't know how to spell Rupert.
No, you don't.
Rupert.
No.
Rupert.
Rupert?
Rupert. Fine.
Rupert?
We'll be Rupert.
Rupert is fine. Sounds like a cat's name. Hey!
Oh god.
Click, you just gotta click. I see an annoying girl running toward me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
God, you're a terrible narrator.
I don't have my glasses on.
I got it.
No.
I'll read these parts, you read the girls.
Alright, well, while you read click next, okay? You read that and I'll get my glasses.
That girl is Soira, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Interesting. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
Do you mean our friendship?
I guess. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up.
Did you mean me?
But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away.
This is us, dude. I don't know what's going on here, but...
However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Soya catch up to me.
This is Sayori.
Sayori? Sure. Sorry, I'm bad at pronouncing Japanese names.
You're bad at pronouncing any language, honestly.
I honestly can't spell Rupert, so how the hell am I supposed to say
Rupert. That? She's cute! Ha ha!
She finally caught up.
I overslept again!
Stop doing that.
No, that's what her eyes are saying. But I caught you this time!
Haha, Rupert. That's me. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Whoa, I'm so cold-hearted.
You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me.
I was.
That's mean, Rupert.
It's so funny. Well, this game hasn't taken a turn for the worst yet. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Accurate.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me even if you want to.
Whatever you say.
We don't even need a dialogue for shit like this. That's what it is.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Rupert.
Oh, say it right. Rupert.
That's what I said as Rupert, but I started laughing. Have you decided to join? Have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? Fuck that. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. That is me.
Yeah, it really is.
I should have just named it Corey.
Nah.
Would have been accurate. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Yeah, you fucking liar.
Did I? I don't remember. I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Such a great friend. Rory likes to worry a little too much about me.
Oh my god,
when I'm
this guy's
perfectly
actually
content
you.
just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
This is actually you. Oh my
me.
god. Uh-huh.
Now let's ask
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
I don't need those.
You don't. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. It's really not.
Wow.
And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. That's what you are.
I know.
You trust me, right?
No, honestly,
Right?
no. Honestly, no.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
It's fine. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. This seems like a normal day. The school day is as ordinary as ever, as over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
This is you. This character is you.
Literally me. Okay. Clubs.
Does this mean that any protagonist in any dating simulator is you?
It's just a dating simulator. Apparently it's really screwed up. So far.
Who knows?
Sori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hell yeah!
Hello!
Crap. Sori. Sori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in.
No, don't do that.
Well, don't come in.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Is that a compliment? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
She's blushing.
She's been blushing this whole fucking time.
I wasn't paying attention.
I know you weren't.
I was reading. You know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sori,
Yeah?
there is no way I'm going to your club.
Yeah, meanie.
Sori is vice president of the Literature Club. Ew, books.
I'm vice president of a club.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told my club yesterday that I would bring a new member, And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep, girl! How dare you? I could tell if Shiori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's cunning as to have planned all this out. Devious indeed.
That's the hair. That's a bow of a devious girl.
I let out a long sigh. Alright.
Don't breathe in my direction.
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Wow, melodramatic, just like you.
Well, I would sell my soul for a cupcake, wouldn't you? That depends, are they good cupcakes?
I mean, you were like, I'm allergic to this dipping sauce, and then continued to eat the chicken nuggets with said dipping sauce, so...
It's fine. I dejectedly follow Shiori through... No, can't read today. Across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Shiori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
There she is, it's my bae.
Girl 1.
Welcome to Literature Club, it's a pleasure meeting you.
I'm scared.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
What? Girl 2.
Oh, my other
Your
girl.
other waifu.
Yeah, right? Seriously, you brought a boy?
Oh.
It's
Do you
this is
know what she
actually
is?
me. A lesbian?
No. The Yadandre. The one who hates me in the beginning and then warms up to me.
No,
and then actually tries to kill me.
No, I think she's just gay as shit. Way to kill the atmosphere. See, she's a lesbian.
Way to kill. She's trying to kill me.
Oh, Rupert, what a nice...
Rupert!
Sorry, oh, Rupert, what a nice surprise. What a
crap.
nice surprise.
I must know her. Crap.
Welcome to the club. ...
I'm scared. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Alright!
I could not agree anymore.
And Quagmire comes out. I should have named him Quagmire.
No.
That would have been bad.
No, Rupert's perfect. What are you looking at?
The sassy girl.
If you want to say something, say it.
You are full of sass. Sorry. What?
Natsuki.
Oh, found her name. Okay. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently
Natsuki.
Yep, Natsuki. It is one I don't recognize.
Dude, Japanese syllables are not hard. Like,
I am mentally handicapped.
you act like it.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Which is why she's full of salt. She was also the one who made cupcakes.
Listen, you could be tiny and not be young. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yori, the smartest in the club.
I'm assuming that's the purple-haired
I
girl.
love intelligent women. Don't say things like that.
Look, she's all embarrassed. Look, she's doing the nervous play with her hair thing.
She has this long hair, it probably just fell into her hands.
No, her hands were about 8. You didn't see it, did you?
I don't
Yuri,
care.
who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Shiori and
Natsuki.
Natsuki. I'll get it eventually. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. That's you, boy.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Monica? Monica? Not sure.
Monica?
Oh crap. She's
That's right!
burst in. Hello.
With her large breasts.
Ample.
It's great to see you again, Rupert.
Rupert. She smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk. But we were in the same class last year.
Monica.
Monica
Pretty sure it's Monica.
was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic,
Gross,
basically
athletic.
completely out of my league.
You mean
Accurate.
any woman?
Accurate. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little You too, Monica. Because that's all I can stutter.
Come sit down, Rupert. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Food? What?
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
So angry.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? She likes tea. She's for me.
Everybody.
If she makes
Guy.
tea, she is for me.
Okay, I know you don't watch anime, but everybody likes tea in anime. Everyone.
Click the next button. That is your
Okay.
job here.
The girls have a few desks arranged in the form of a table. As you already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is open space next to Monica and one space next to Shiori. Natsuki, got it.
Oh, Natsuki.
Okay. And Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki
Good
grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Shiori.
Feeling confused about all these names yet? Just got thrown at you?
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Look, now she looks nice.
Ta-da! She's proud of her work. Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cat ears.
Cat! Little cat!
The
Whiskers are traumatizing!
icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make their ears.
I love them.
Can we actually get?
So
Do those come with the game?
No,
Can I get some?
they don't. Did it?
Can you
I
make
don't know.
some?
Did it spit out of your computer when you hit download?
I don't know. Is there anything back there?
You don't even have a disk drive, so I don't think.
They come out of the disk drive.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know.
Look, she has.
She got a little tooth. Yeah, maybe she's a cat girl. Just hurry and take one.
Shiori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Shiori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face.
Same girl.
I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Hum. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Whoa, man.
Sorry. Oh, why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Shiori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy.
Definitely a Sudandre.
Whatever, I don't care, dude. I don't care.
Maybe she's a Yadandre. Maybe she's the one that kills everybody.
Anime is dumb.
You need to know. These
I'm
are
gonna
important
just
plot
state
points.
that controversial opinion right now.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? I think I'm in love already.
Oh my god. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I don't know. I don't drink tea and read. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Sure.
I don't read. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
I approve.
That's not...
Insulted. Yuri looks
You
away.
insulted my babe.
No, she did. The other chick.
Shh.
The other babe.
Whatever. That's not one of my babes. Only the...
She's clearly a babe. Look at her.
No. One of my babes. I can be your babe if you want.
No,
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
This literally is you.
It is me.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at her.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was forced into it, regrettably. I mean, what? I was afraid of this question. Accurate. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Moniko, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I like the wind breeze that's like blowing up her skirt.
What?
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
The window's totally open.
No, it's not.
It totally is.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
I like how your soulmate voice changed forever.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees, except me.
You're surrounded by girls. Why wouldn't you be enthusiastic
Such different
about this?
girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three.
Oh man, just all these different girls.
Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining.
Dude.
Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Yeah, books suck.
So, Rupert, what kinds of things do you like to read? Sorry, Rupert! What kinds of things do you like to read? Your stupid name.
Graphic novels, anime?
Manga? I was gonna say manga.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Yes!
Yes, I knew it! Called it! I'm glad we're recording.
Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. She likes manga too. Perfect. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change, right?
What am I saying?
I don't know what I'm doing here. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Crap. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
Yeah, she's a D&D girl.
She seemed to reserve the timid... Oh, she seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Oh god, this is where the psychological horror comes in. Is this where
it turns dark?
Maybe, I don't know. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh jeez. It's you.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if it's only for a brief moment.
I think she's the killer.
Ugh, I hate horror.
You like manga, right? You're my kind of girl.
Oh, why's that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. 'Cause she likes manga.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Oh.
What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting.
Totally
It
threw
looked
her
like
under
you
the
were
bus.
working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give me that back. Fine, fine.
Totally threw her under the bus.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Accurate.
Serious sidles up.
Oh.
Oh, geez, behind
Sounds
her.
up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her
Oh,
shoulders.
I thought I said butt. I am not cute!
What?
I expected it to say butt.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Are they manga related?
I'm giving her a very, Peridot from Steven Universe voice, so I'm trying to, just because she's grumpy.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ...
She doesn't want to do that either. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark?
What? Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it'll help get us a little more confident with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Comfortable.
I don't know what I said.
Confident.
Whatever, close enough. Isn't that right, Rupert?
Robert. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, hold on. There's still one problem. I can't write a poem.
What's that?
Now that we are back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I have never said I would join this club. Shiori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought.
Look at all these sad women.
Crap. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
They're so sad. What? Look, there's a tear on her eye. Under her eye. I'm sorry, I thought...
You all... I'm defenseless against them. That's accurate.
Yeah, they're all sad.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Crap. That is, if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
You sucker.
I buckled under the pressure. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sawyer wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Oh crap. Hey now.
You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Maybe I did.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks. I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment.
I don't wanna.
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Rupert, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
I don't know how. Yeah, sure, yep. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I don't think so. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me.
Me and you both.
Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Ripper, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Shiori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Or all of them. Alright.
And their dark secrets.
I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Such a fool.
What the hell have we gotten ourselves into?
I don't know.
It's time to write a poem!
Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Alright. Hit
Aw,
okay.
crap.
Let's do this.
Which one? Which one? Wait, which one do I want to like me?
I don't know.
This one.
No.
Yes.
No.
The cupcake girl.
Maybe. I don't know, but I kind of like the other girl, the other short-haired girl, because her hair's really... Yeah, no, I know that's the pink-haired girl's the original one I like. Sayora has messed up hair, like it's all disheveled, much like mine, but I really love purple-haired girl, so let's do that. Intellectual.
No.
Yes, intellectual. Do it.
No.
Do it! Do intellectual.
Oh. No, she looks sad.
No, she's not sad, she's shy.
We gotta win over the Yandra.
No, no, we need the shy girl.
Why?
Because I love her.
But my guy is
Intellectual. Hold on, can you scroll over different things?
No.
No, like...
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
You were thinking they'd change their expression?
Yeah, maybe.
No,
No, I thought they changed color. Like,
look.
Okay, click.
Oh. No, Rupert is clearly not an intellectual.
Click it anyway. He's trying to impress the girls and be smart.
Clearly just here for lust.
He's trying to impress them. Hit intellectual.
Why? So pushy.
Wrath, tragedy, frightening, vertigo, cute, lucky, starscape. Do starscape. No. Do starscape. No. Night girl, marshmallow, giggle, hair, unrestrained, promise, landscape, bouncy, or vanilla. I think it will.
Why are you picking all the, hard words?
Because I know my girl. I know what she likes. Happiness, swimsuit, infallible, desire, contamination, ambient, childhood, sugar, memory,
swimsuit.
spinning. No.
Swimsuit.
You can do ambient? Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Contamination.
No, I'll do ambient.
Sugar.
No. Boy, we're trying. I know who I'm winning over here.
Infallible. Stop.
Why?
Stop.
I'm too good at this? Because
Stop.
I know what the smart girls like.
I know what everybody likes.
I'm good with women. I'm good with. You hear that, late? Boob!
Yes! I think we just have to do it.
Puppy! Sorry.
You're just winning her over.
Whatever.
Good. Now it's tied up.
Warm, vibrant, together, holiday, massacre.
I believe that's massacre.
It's massacre. Please get it right. Please do not disrespect me. Pleasure, grief. Atone.
Clearly the purple hair girl will like massacre.
Do a tone.
Because she likes horror novels.
Do a tone. I hate you.
I'm helping you.
Whatever. Because that's tenacious. Like Tenacious D. Covet. You could do covet.
Sparkle.
Do covet.
Sparkle.
Covet.
Sparkle.
Covet.
What is covet?
Covet.
What is it?
Hit covet.
What is it?
Hit covet. She'll like it. Hit covet. She'll like it.
No,
I hate you so much. You got the one we don't want.
Anime.
She does like anime.
I know.
Stable, vacation, rainbow, fear, make her explode. How you do fear?
Explode.
Fear or maybe question, but you do fear. Just be safe.
Explode. Okay.
Oh, what? Okay.
Graveyard?
I feel it. Ooh,
Yeah.
yes. No, graveyard. Grave me up inside. There she is. Nature, existed. You do existence.
Crimson.
Existence.
Crimson.
Whatever.
Look, I got you.
Depression, calm, suicide. Oh God,
Oh,
scars.
this is getting dark.
God, yeah. Just do calm. We need to relax.
Awful.
No. Dark. Wow, wow.
She's a
Inferno.
complex individual.
Horror.
We'll get them all.
Horror.
We'll get them all.
No, horror.
Marriage.
No.
They'll all be like, yes.
No, not everyone likes marriage.
Parfait?
No, horror.
Parfaits are good.
Horror.
I don't want
Jeez, stop thinking
horror.
with their stomach.
But I
Kitty! Heaven's lipstick, uncontrollable.
Daydream.
Fantasy! No, fantasy. Do fantasy. She likes fantasy.
But I daydream.
But fantasy. Oh, fuck you.
Ah!
Skipping incongruence. I was like, what?
Vivid.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I'm just clicking words that pop out to me.
Affirmation. Cheeks, playground, sticky, flower.
Destiny.
Vivacious. You
Destiny.
do Destiny, I'm sure she'll like it.
Destiny.
Yeah. Email. Poof. Capable breathe. Don't click poof. Not yet. Clumsy, breathe, fireworks. Sure.
Like it.
Dang, girl. I wonder who
I think it's all tied
who's
up.
gonna like it.
I am.
Yeah, right?
And I clicked anime. Obviously,
Are we
it's
gonna-
great
Are we
goal.
just gonna do a super long episode for this?
Yeah, why?
Okay, I was just asking.
It said the game's short, so
Okay, we can just keep running this shit.
that's fine.
Y'all hanging in there okay?
Hey,
Y'all ready for
Hey.
some... Yeah, oh, sorry. I was just... Okay. Hi again, Rupert.
Rupert.
How the fuck was your poem? That is, you didn't run away on us.
I was thinking about it.
That's right,
No,
you
I
didn't
mean,
run away.
nah, don't worry. Yeah. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I'm a man of honor.
You got dragged back here by,
Well, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Rupert. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
It is.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Yeah, manga's good.
Oh, come on. He deserves any slack.
I do. I always go for the hard-to-get ones.
Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too.
Yeah, so what?
I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what.
Yeah, I did.
But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Good.
She gonna kill you.
That's fine.
And Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Yes, I love you already.
That's... oh, poor girl.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Yeah.
Manga is literature!
I agree. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Rupert always gives us his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Shiori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
That is a trait only I possess. You do not
And you
possess that
almost set your house on fire once.
trait. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you?
I'm
No.
sensing some jealousy.
I might be a little jealous. Jeez,
Oh, wow.
tone down your psychic powers there, Rocky.
Nope, I just know how these things work. I understand anime girls.
It's true. How come you and Rupert can become good friends too?
Sayori, how dare you?
Hmm?
I forgot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Oh wait, Sayori.
Huh? Me? What?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Oh, look at how bashful she is. I love her. She's my wife. I love her. Sorry. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. I got lost in her cuteness. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation.
You're gonna
I will be the hero. Hey, don't worry about it.
Wow. Situation fixed.
First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
You're really showing the ladies out there what you got. Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
You know they can't see your thumbs up every time you say something.
I can sense it in my
You know
gusto.
No, they can't. Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
Because she is the greatest character in this entire fucking game.
She's purposely being this cute.
I love her.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Perfect. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Hell yeah!
This is what happens when you, gain hobbies. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club.
You have to be enthusiastic about the narration.
But that doesn't seem to be the case. Shiori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet for a manga collection. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad distracting her from her reading. I'll catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
She wants to bond.
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her.
Yeah, you don't stare at women, it's creepy.
She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh, awkward eye contact. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh.
I do that a lot, space out.
It's fine.
Or maybe I make girls uncomfortable a lot. I don't know.
You
something
probably,
like that.
yes, you do make women uncomfortable a lot. Can confirm. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. That's a believable story. Do you have an alibi?
I own multiple copies of the same book.
There's something fairly obvious.
It's not weird, it's just a smart person thing.
Well, there's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
How about like now? I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Hashtag
Is that
relatable.
so? What is it about anyway?
Let's resurrect that meme.
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
Is this about communism?
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Oh, it's about the Illuminati. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, and they're both communists. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She starts getting targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, called the Illuminati. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind
of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Is this where it gets dark?
I don't know.
Yuri gently giggles also.
Me too. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Rupert?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? No, babe, please keep talking. Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize.
Don't apologize
I
for being
haven't lost
adorable.
interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I shouldn't. But you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen.
Yeah,
It's a literature club after all.
if she talks more than you do, then that's less of a chance for you to screw up. That's...
I'll still screw up.
Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it right.
You don't have to.
Ha ha ha. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it.
Dot dot dot.
Let me just get the book. Quickly I retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours.
Yeah. Are you sure?
That's me.
Oh, sorry.
Are you sure?
Sorry.
Clearly it says Rupert.
It's late.
You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you.
Tell
or
me
anything.
if you're a lesbian. It's fine. All right.
Well,
Listen, boy.
I open the book and start the prologue.
I have my own agenda here.
So I understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye.
It's making
I
reading
realize
sound a
that
lot
she's
more
not
interesting.
actually looking at her own book. I glance over.
It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Relatable. So sorry. I was just...
You really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then move my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
Like our shoulders are touching right now.
It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and
Look how
holds
cute she is.
the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right, on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
What?
To turn the page.
Oh,
You
yeah,
dumb
sorry,
fuck.
sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet.
Look, your eyes are meeting.
I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, something like that. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn. I totally skipped something.
That's fine.
Okay. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an
Intimate exchange.
My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does.
I like you're judging someone you just fucking met.
Like she's
yesterday.
afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
book and remained silent for a moment.
But Rupert, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you even think that.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way. Or anything. I totally knew what he was gonna say before he said it, because that's what I would say. He is me. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Congrats, you're just a fucking typical anime loser.
I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone!
Oh god.
Ah! It's about time we shared his poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my phone. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
It's called a bookmark, nerd. By the way, did you remember to write that poem last night?
Yeah, kind of. My relaxation ends. Oh god, I'm tense. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before.
The inspiration is 4 beautiful women with you. Well, now everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with?
You said 3. Who's the one who's not beautiful?
No, No, because when you were writing the poem, only 3 of them were on the corner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I thought 3. I can't wait!
Shiori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook.
Relatable.
On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Sadness. Oh,
Who
geez.
should I show? Yuri. Do Yuri. I love her.
But I was already spending a bunch of time with
She's
her.
my babe. But she's my babe.
Why not? Okay, how would you do this?
I-
If these 4 lovely ladies, wouldn't you share with your best friend who you've known for a while?
No, I would be like...
Because she's
no,
trustworthy?
No, I'm starting to hang out with this girl, and I want her to know that I am in touch with my feelings, and that even though I'm uncomfortable, I'm willing to commit.
Well, Rupert is totally not that bold.
His name is Rupert, and go with Yuri. Bitch!
I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first.
He would have said that with anyone. Okay, fucking listen. I don't like that you're in control of the mouse here.
She's my good friend after all.
Okay, so
Guy, you gotta play the anime game right.
I don't like you, and I don't like that you're betraying me.
This is a good poem, Rupert. She said it's good. Are you sure it's your first time? Yes, of course. You're also not reading it.
Oh, sorry.
I just read for you.
So I was thinking about. I'm really thirsty. I like
It's
really.
not that good.
I really
Drink
won't.
some Dr. You drank all my beverage.
I did. I mean, I could drink coffee, but.
Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I was like, we need some time for some introspection. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before, Rupert. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
Rupert.
Oh my god.
It's so funny.
Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks,
We
Sayori.
should have named him something ridiculous like Macaroni Girl.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, alright? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. It's gonna be super dark.
Well, we'll see about that.
Is it super dark?
Dear sunshine,
What the fuck?
the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like
oh
you
god, I
missed
love
me.
this. Hold on.
Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Me too. Click outside the poem area to continue.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Come just 20 questions? I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast!
Even though you were late to school.
Yeah, it's bad to skip breakfast, bitch. I always am late to class and eat before. Yeah, because you get cranky and hungry.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
I always get hungry after handling microorganisms. This was so much fun! Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget.
Sure.
And I'm gonna write down the best poem ever.
Sure. Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Listen, you're really gonna tell. Oh, Yuri! Yuri!
Calm yourself.
Dot 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 in a sexy way.
As you read the poem, I noticed her eyes lightening.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Question mark? Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
She should invest in a scarf to hide behind. He's going to eat me. Motu.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphor indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
I'm a poetry virgin. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Yuri will gladly take away your poetry virginity. Dot dot dot. And that's a sexy dot dot dot. Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think it's the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can even be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
She hates men. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. She's a man-hater. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
I want to read this.
Ghost Under
I
the
want to
Light.
read this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate behind the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
You
It's
totally
dramatic.
shouldn't creepily whisper.
It's a creepy, ghosty poem. It had to be
it was
very
about a streetlight.
It had to be very breathy and dramatic. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. She literally looks like a
What?
fucking calligraphy master.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read. Does this just suck with cursive?
I'm just slow. Well, I just don't read script very often.
Predictable.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Uh-huh. That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Rupert.
Told you.
She's my spooky girl.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of it. That's impressive.
Maybe this game is not suited for children because it's like so terrifying with its because English class is dumb, so like it's scaring children with its horrors of English.
I don't know.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so
Nah.
nah, bruh.
If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course. I'm an idiot when it comes to poetry.
You are. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Rupert.
My best? Me too. Yeah.
We gotta keep going.
Okay, kids.
Suffer through.
Kids are actually not kids because this game isn't suitable for kids. Hopefully we'll survive this next part.
It says people easily disturbed.
Yeah, this is pretty mild, so I'm prepared for the worst. I guess we'll see you guys next time.